The move has paid off. Go on then. Solid bags just flicked out onto that shelf. I was round in peg 37. I've come round here to peg 35 it is. And yeah, literally just flicked some solid bags out. 10, 15, 20 yards. I've seen a few showing. And this boy's ripped off. What a way to start, eh? The vlog. The video of me catching fish. Nice. Oh, there's another one just showing a bit further out. That wind's just trickling down here nicely. I was just in the van trying to get a few winks, because last night, I don't know about you lot, but on the first night fishing I never sleep properly. Anticipation's up there and head's thinking and listening. Yeah, nice. Plodding down that far margin. Sorry, not far margin, that shelf. I mean, to be fair, I hickied it a bit because I didn't even check with the lead or anything. I just flicked some bags out and hope they're gonna land presented. There's a bit of a pub truck in the way. Oh wait, oh. What the fuck is that? There's a weird old angle that come up at. I might actually have to get, oh, I've got nothing prepared. Let's put the old shoes off. Look at that. Tony! Say it's July, our water's pretty cold. There it is, scaly one. Long, oh it looks, come on, in your mind. It's a nice one, isn't it? Nice scales in it, yeah, that's spawned out. Not a bad way to start though. Did the first night, got 2 more nights ahead of me. Nice. 3-night session. Nice scaly mirror. Started off in peg 37 last night. Wasn't feeling it. Moved around to this peg here, peg 35. Just had this 23-pound scaly one. Looks a little bit beat up from where they've obviously been spawning. Smashing up against each other. But yeah, happy days. Solid bag, just flicked out 15, 20 yards maybe over that shelf. I'd see them all just tramming up and down. And this one's dropped down and had a nibble. Happy days. The propolis on him there. Let's put him back and get that rod back out. You caught anything yet, Dad?
Fuck off.
There we go, mate. Nice one. Happy days. Call your bigger mates. It's coming over to you. Get it on the back, nice and golden. Get him a multicoloured pellet inside there. The orange wafty. Oh, so I'm doing at the top already. Needs more saliva on it. Not the best bags in the world. Only flicking out a little bit. Yeah, this one was straight out in front of me. Oh, it looks like from this peg straight out in front of me. Just over. Woo! There. Dunk. That's all I'm doing, and they're just fanning 3 solid bags out onto the teeth of this wind. Again! Same rod again. Middle for diddle. Come on, man, he's staying out there over that shelf. Here it comes then. It's just plodding around down there. It's another common. Let's walk out to it. Looks like it. Don't look a bad one. Oh yeah. Hey up, mate. That's a better one. Its tail.
Late 20?
Late 20, I'd say, or mid. It's got a funk. Yeah. That's a bit of a character, that is, mate. Nice. Bit of a character, this one. Got a bit of like a funny shape on its tail. Like short but kinked. You'll see what I mean when I pick it up. But again, on that middle rod, to a solid bag. Bang on £24. Yeah, if you look at its tail, it's a bit kinky winky. Bit of a character to him. No, nice one. I'll keep putting that rod out in the same spot, or rough in the same spot. Bearing in mind when I turned up to the swim, I didn't mark her around or anything. I just flicked a solid bag out and it went. And I'm just sticking to that way of doing things. Yeah, happy days. Nice one. I'll turn it around and show you the other side to it. Because it is a bit of a, it's a recognisable one. Yeah, bang on the nose. At £24. Happy days. Just got to keep well, my old man's moved swim now, so I'm hoping he'll get stuck into a few. If not, hopefully I'll keep producing a few. We'll see. Nice one. It's gone. Gone on here, it's pulled up tight. There we go, there's something on there, isn't there? Same rod again. Just about to cook myself some eggs and stuff, and I could hear it in my pocket. Oh no, squidgy. Let's get the net over it. It's nice in this clear water now. With this dye in it, you can see stuff lovely. I actually didn't realise that net floats, but it does. But for how long till it takes on water, I guess. Oh look, little baby comet. Come on then, mate. Ooh. Oh. There we go. Ah. Nice little common. Lovely stuff. Weighed it, it's only a little common. But just on that solid bag again, on the middle rod on the setup. More and more to come. If not, it's the caught. Happy man. Hey, chill out, mate. Big old drop back. What just happened there? Is it still on? Is it not? It's just been done. Yeah, I've just been done, and I. I have to redo that bag now. Something on there. There we go.
You in?
I am, mate.
I'll get the landing net. I left the landing net on there.
Oh wow. Just pinged this one over in the swim you moved out of.
Huh?
I've just pinged this one over in the swim you moved out of.
Fuck off.
Proper bear ain't happy. Had a few beers as well while I was putting the effort in. They'll come, mate. But to be fair, he has got a lot of fish shutting down. Just this whole embankment, this whole bit at the bottom with the wind pumping into it, it's got loads of them fluboshing out. It was in some deep water, this one. But the bailiff come round, I don't know if you can see down there in front, like 5-6 pegs up, there's a lot of fish lopping out in front of there. Bailiff come round yesterday and piled in a load of pellet. And I bet they're smashing that, so I thought, you know what, I'll try and yeet a bag over that way. Just trying to wind my dad up saying that's in front of the swim that he's in, but this is a lot further than that. Well, I wouldn't say a lot further than that. There we go then, fish number 4, a 23-pound mirror carp. On the solid bag, I just sort of brought him in and casted a little bit left to me because there was a lot of fish showing up to the left hand side of me, just where my old man's moved from. So, there it is. Nice 23-pound mirror carp. And from what I've seen in front of me and my old man down here, there's a lot of fish lopping around. Still not putting any bait out yet, just sticking with the solid bags, tiny little bags, yeah, the smallest bags I can buy. Little orange wafter. I mean, this one, when I cast it out, took like 12-15 seconds to hit the deck, so it was in the deeper water, definitely. It's nice to know they're coming from all depths and areas, to be fair. Yeah, keep it the solid bags, and hopefully more come. I mean, if this guy stays still, check out these, look how long they are, and they've almost got like little spade bits on the end. Pretty cool. Yeah, lovely. Over there. So sort of just over there, in front of the swim that my old man's moved from, there's a big old pod of fish boshing around. I've got one rod sort of out there. I've just angled my other 2 rods in front of the next swim up. There's all them swims up there. So the bailiff was baiting all 2 or 3 swims up there. I seen them fish come along, they started smashing that bait, they were going divvy over it. And they've come down to in the corner where I guess where my old man's bait is, or was. And I've just flicked 2 bags over there. And it's been out about an hour, them 2 rods. And that one's just had that funny take. I mean, Brendan's not happy. My dad, or aka dad, I only call him Brendan to wind him up. Love him to pieces, but I won't say that to his face. But how you feeling over there, mate? Confident? Pissed off?
Is that thing on?
It's on, mate. He's had a few beers, but he's had a few beers, by the way.
No, I don't want it.
Don't be camera shy. But yeah, that's decent. 4 fish now since the move. I mean, you know, there is no one up there, and having a bit of flexibility on the water isn't a bad thing, as long as you're being etiquette, or in my opinion, as long as you're being etiquette towards other people, you know, not pissing anyone off or fucking anyone up, or putting the fish in danger, or any dodgy angling, you know. You can get the fish back safely around here. There's no weed, there's no one over there. So I just thought, you know, there's fish bosh in there, I paid my money, I'm not ruining it for anyone else, and it's not dangerous for the fish. Let's fish over that way and see if we can get a bite. I got a bite, happy days. So yeah, I'm still not putting any bait out yet, just sticking to them little tiny bags. That seems to be the way for now. So I am tonight, you know, before I go to bed, I am going to put out like a little boat full of boilers and pellets with a solid bag in it, just to see if that's, you know, if that's something, if it brings in something different or keeps them in the area, in that certain area more, build up a little area. I don't know, it's just fishing, just play it as you go, don't you? You know, there's no rules to it. Or is there? I don't know, I'm not that experienced in it. But yeah, we'll see. So, happy days, some nice fish. Good balance of mirrors and commons so far as well. Right, it's the morning after the second night now, and I had them 5 fish yesterday after moving around into this swim. But the at 11 o'clock, so I waited all morning. These rods have been out all night, done nothing, just left them. So I think they sat out there happy. And then 11 o'clock, the middle one just ticked off. But as I was playing it, it was coming up and down that shelf, and it's got under someone's line that's snapped off or left some line out there, and I could feel it ding, 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 ding. It was real solid, and I was just trying to get the different angles and whatever. Left it for a bit, nothing was really happening. Lifted it up and just poured a bit more, ding, 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 and it cut me off. So yeah, lost the fish that way. That's what happens when there's line left out in the water. If your line goes around left out in the water line, it's never good news. And I just flicked some 2 solid bags out there again, and I did put one out last night with a load of pellet and boilie in the boat, just to put a bit of bait out there to see if it is or something. But that's done nothing. But the little small parcel of bait has gone again. So if it goes again, I'm just going to bring all the rods back and just stick to the little solid bags. It seems that's what they are confident in taking, and it's getting me the bites. So yeah. My dad's still not had anything. Oh, so much you playing at? Bless him. He'll get him. I know, Swanee. It's laughable, isn't it? But yeah, we'll see. Just wait for another one of these to the old hickey setup. I haven't fished like this since I was like early teenage years. Scraping gear together. I'll get a matching setup again. Just need to rack up the bank account again. Money isn't that good at the moment, is it? Going in the middle rod again. This is on the last day, this is. Didn't have anything yesterday. Well, I had a take on the morning, but that was it. I just ended up sitting with my dad having a good little catch up with things, a drink, chatting about stuff. And this one's, what's that? I was just woke up, opened the van door, just to have a peer out. Looking at the time, it's 7:20 now. And the middle rod's just coming to life. This bag's been out a while as well, after losing that fish yesterday. About 11 in the morning, I put this rod back out, I just left it. I haven't put much bait out. I just flicked about, I don't know, 100 boilies over the top of these 2 bags that are close together. There's 2 going down to the corner of the lake. We're about 10 yards apart. I flicked about 100 boilies over the top of it with a stick. 50 the night before, and 50 last night before I went to bed. The old Trent baits, the nut and squid. I've used that bait over the last like 7-8 years of me angling, and it is good stuff. It's clean, it's fresh. I don't know, catches me fish compared to all the other baits that I've used over the years. You might notice much of a difference in your catch rate. I always toying whether putting a little bit of bait out is a good thing or not, because again, I think I've said before in this video, big beds of bait just don't really seem to do me much on this place when I've tried it. Got to be careful, because this is where I got that one lost down here yesterday morning. It wrapped round some line that's been left out in the lake. I might end up staying most of the day. The wind's going to be trickling like this all day, getting up to about 20 miles an hour this afternoon. Pay a little bit more money to stay for the day. There's plenty of pegs free. Oh, happy days. This is how we like to wake up. Or how I like to wake up, as long as I've slept. Made it a bit muzzy though, I had a few rums last night. Ooh. To be fair, I've not really wrapped up or anything either this session. I'll just be flicking bags out to a distance that I've been getting bites from. I'm flinging boilies probably for about 20-30 yards spread over that. It's a mixture of 15s and 20 mils. There you go. Oh, that water is cold, man. You're playing right over the other line, aren't you? Another comment. Let's get out to him. How are you caught on? How are you caught around that line? Oh, he's done a. Tell you what I'll do. Right there. What's it done? It's gone under it, so I'll lift my rod up and put you under that. Bring you over here. Hey up, mate, that's not a bad one. Ooh, hey up. Cheeky. Got a bit of depth and fatness to him. You been liking them boilies out there, mate? Other rod's alright, isn't it? I ain't moved it much. That's still over the spot. That's a 10 to you. Right, let's have a look how heavy this one is. It's a little bit more chunky. Got some depth and a dint on his shoulders. I've zeroed all the sling. Just need to get the scales on it. Here we go then. Check everything's flat. What do you reckon, Dad? Oh, right there. What's that, 29.8?
Yeah, very close to the 3.0, mate.
Very close to the 3.0. Did 29.8. 29 and 9 ounces. I'll do, innit? Let's get some pictures, please, matey.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the final morning then. Yesterday, no fish at all. Well, I had a take at 11 in the morning, but lost it. We're just spending a bit of time with the old man yesterday. Enjoying the British summer so far. But yeah, this is 4 ounces, under £30, 29 and high ounces. 29, upper 29 pound common carp. That solid bag's been out there 22 hours. Just left it. Scattered another 50 baits over the 3 solid bags before I went to bed last night. The old Trent baits. Yeah, a bit of a bigger one's come to pay me a visit. I like to think it's through putting the boilies out and sitting back and waiting. Probably the reason why these things are big or getting bigger. But no, very happy. What a way to end the session. The old man's just done me some photos, bless him, and he's still not had anything after being on that swim for 2 nights. I don't know. He's trying. Hopefully something happens today. That wind's hacking down here nicely. Sun's out. I've been woke up, out of bed. Happy days. Nasty. On top of it here, it's got a big old hump as it comes down. That'll grow to be a big one in the future if it can get up there. Let's put it back. Happy days. Well happy with that this morning. Fish in this place, when you get the bigger ones, are lovely looking. Well, any all of them, they're all lovely looking, but me being a typical carp angler, me want big fish. No bigger fish. But happy days. Just get a little record in, further around. As well. Oh, I know, mate. Back check clear, water home. He's going down the side margin. Nice one, happy days. It's alright then, isn't it? To start off the last morning before I go home. I did say I was going to use the bait boat a little bit more to accommodate the fish when I was first getting them in here, but it seemed to they eat quite well in front of me for that first part of the afternoon, and then I didn't really have anything for 24 hours in this swim. Just lost that one, but then just had this one as well, so it's a bit of a faff getting the boat out and doing it all the time. It's just so much easier just to bish bash bosh and get your bag out. So just flick the bag back out over onto where the boilies are and hope there's going to be a few more today. If not, I'm going to leave this place a happy man. But no, that's what we want, happy days. I do feel sorry for my dad. He is, he's been here 3 days as well. He is putting his bags out, he's trying. He's doing exactly the same as me, and he's only 10 50, 10, 15 yards away from me. It's how it can be at times at fishing, just, I don't know, there's no rules to it, it's just how it can go. Yeah, nice one. Nothing more has happened on the fishing front then. You've got this wind hacking down into here nicely. It's been hacking down all morning, it has. And the fish have, they've been like whack-a-mole out there, mate. Just bosh, 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 slopping out. But for whatever reason, since that 29 pounder, I've not had any more action on the rods. Luckily, thankfully, my old man finally got one, bless him. Nice smile on his face just before he left. I had one down in the corner, well, where he had a rod down in the corner. But he left a couple of hours ago, sort of thing. I thought I'd stay and stick it out for the day, just because it is looking beautiful down here, and I have had a couple of fish, and you want more at the end of the day, don't you? But that hasn't happened, so I'm gonna get wrapping up all this stuff, put all the gear in the car, get packing up and going home. And for a recap of the session, started off in 37 for the first night, then we come around here next morning into 35. My dad moved into 34, he was in 36. Yeah, I hit the ground running straight away, within the first hour I had a fish, and then it was like a fish every hour after that. Then when it got to like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, the bites sort of stopped coming, lost one the next day, but then nothing for the rest of the day. And then the next day afterwards, after having a good little mingle with my old man and his peg, I had a 29 pounder, well nearly 30 pound, but an upper 29 pounder. So overall, it's not a bad little session for Trent. You come in for bites, you come in for runs. Just my opinion and outlook. The solid bags, there definitely is something in there. I think that little neat hidden parcel does accommodate a bite off these better, and they drop down to it. They just seem to suck it a lot better. The calls have been all, where you want them, just 3-inch little links, running lead, 3.5 ounce lead, and just a tiny little solid bag, tiny little bit of bait in it. But when I put it in the margins and watch it melt, it just hides everything all the way nicely. That's what's been doing it for me. I did put a little bit of bait out, the old Trent baits boilies. Whether that's done me any favours or not done me any favours, I don't know. It's quite a tough little water to get your head around, when you've got all these fish boshing around in front of you. And back in the day, when I first started carp fishing, before I got really busy, that was a sign that you're going to have it absolutely off. You put a bucket of vitamin out there, if the rules accommodate that sort of angling, and you just have fish after fish after fish, tight down, spotting an area real tight as I could, 3 rods on it. It's not wavering at all, making sure that spawn's going down every time in the same place. Your rods, you could have fish after fish after fish, but as these fish get hammered more in that way, and from what my experience is and my understanding is, unless, I don't know how else to say it, I like to think I'm speaking the truth about things, unless you're going to put something in your mix that's going to get that sort of reaction, that stimulated feeding behaviour from the carp, whether that be some sort of liquid or in your boiling mix or whatever, I don't think you can really get that sort of activity on this place anymore, because they are getting wiser, and they are getting wise with their age. But that's just my little outlook, that's just me, how I look at things. Please don't hold that as anything as it's gospel, because it's just fishing with Kieran at the end of the day. But yeah, I've had an enjoyable session. It's been lovely to spend a bit of time with my dad. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.
No way.